Hey, and welcome to this short training to get you started in the growth network systems in the correct manner. Now, first of all, you'll see the model, the growth network model that we use to structure everything. Now, everything that we do and everything about your martial arts school and your business is covered within this model, right? So we've got the all the different sections. So you've got starting with magnetic marketing, we've got the retention blueprint or retention revolution, we've got the sales synergy, event maximizer, merchandise mastery, premium programs, staff success, AI and automation advantage, and owner optimization. Now, underneath each one of those sections, there's a lot of knowledge, a lot of actions, a lot of boxes that need to be ticked in order to continue to scale and build your business. And I'm going to go through the exact way that you should approach this and kind of build your business and focus in order to get the most success with the least amount of overwhelm. Okay, because if you try and do everything, you end up doing nothing. Now, before you do any of this or approach any of these systems, there's one thing that you need to ensure that you have. And it's the thing that people miss out because if you don't have it, then you're not going to know where you're going or what you're actually aiming for. And it's the easiest way to become overwhelmed, stressed, or distracted and to slow down or hinder your results. And that thing is your vision. Now, your vision is the backbone of literally every single thing that you do, every action you'll make, every decision. And if you have a solid vision in place, then you'll get so much further than those that don't, and a lot quicker as well. Okay. So the vision that we need you to create is a 3 year plan, a 3 year vision of what you want your business and your life to look like. Now, I understand how hard it is to just pluck that out of the air and get an idea and think big enough. However, just start with something. Your vision will never be set. It'll be something that it will tweak and change as you grow in confidence in certain areas, as you learn more things, as you become more confident in yourself and your business. Your vision will change, and that's fine. That's okay. Now, to make it a lot easier for you to create your vision and give you a starting point, I've created a custom GPT, an AI agent that will ask you questions and interview you so that you can extract all the relevant information to get the starting point for your vision. So it's not as bad as you think. You just need to head over to the school group and head over to the classroom, and you'll find it there inside Business Accelerators. And I think it's called the Vision Maker or something like that. Just double click on that. It'll open up your chat GPT. Just answer the questions as you go along. And the best way to answer the questions is by using the voice function. So I'll just press it and just dictate it and just brain dump. There's no right or wrong answer. The more descriptive you are, the more you talk, the bigger and better your vision is going to be. Okay. Once you've done that, it'll actually create your vision at the end, and it will create it in one big document that you'll use to start shaping your business. So that's the first thing to do. Okay. And your vision will kind of touch on most of these areas in some way, shape, or form. So you can see how it's going to be useful. Now, once you've got your vision, the starting point for this journey is always magnetic marketing. Now, even if you have marketing running already and you're okay running Facebook ads, the magnetic marketing covers so much more than just running Facebook ads. It gets you clear on your organic marketing, what you should, what you shouldn't be doing. It gets it clear on your whole pipeline, which is the whole system for improving the throughput from somebody not even knowing about you to actually becoming a paid member of your martial arts school. And there are lots of different nuances in between and systems in between that need to be focused on. And to be honest, if you got that right and perfected, it fixes a lot of the other problems. So that's the starting point, magnetic marketing. There are lots of modules within the magnetic marketing area in the classroom. So just check that out to start working on it. Show up to the calls, ask the questions, show what you're already doing, and then we'll suggest or give you strategies to improve the different areas. Once you've started moving that along and you get to a point where you're kind of happy with it and it's moving to the point where we need it to be, then we start looking at retention, because there's no point enrolling loads more members if you're not going to be able to keep them. So that's a retention blueprint. Okay. So in this area of the program, retention to us is more than just giving well done cards and high fives and knowing everybody's name. Those are things that you should be doing as a bare minimum anyway, as a decent martial art instructor and school owner. The rest of the retention strategies are kind of deep psychological strategies that big businesses use and have been using for decades in order to smash it and keep customers coming back for more. Okay, so get the retention sorted. Once you've got that, it moves into the sales synergy, and the sales synergy teaches you to perfect your sales pipeline and your offering to make sure that you're charging what you should be charging and being able to overcome objections and understanding the whole sales process. And this is a big important part, because if you're getting a lot of people coming towards you and wanting to join your academy, but you can't close them and sign them up, then you're missing a trick. And sales is the backbone of your business. Okay, so that's the third area to focus on. So, as you know, this program promises three things: more members, more money, and more time back. Once you tick these boxes for the first three sections, which is magnetic marketing, retention blueprints, and sales synergy, you will have more members coming into your school. You'll have more members than when you started. Okay, guaranteed. As long as you're ticking all the boxes, paying attention to the stuff, and doing what you're supposed to be doing, as advised in the trainings. Okay, moving on to the areas that give you more money. Right. So the next one is the events maximizer. Okay. In the events maximizer, we have a system for maximizing the events within your business that are going to generate extra revenue and help you with your retention and the reputation in your area. So it's designed to give you more money, keep students training longer, and also let the community know about you and make you the go-to place in your area. So it supports everything you've done before, right? Which is why everything needs to be done in a certain order. So have a look inside at the modules for that, and then work through the modules in the order that it's in the advanced maximizer, and you can't really go wrong. Next part is, once you've got your events sorted, then it's merchandise mastery, right? So having a pro shop, doing sales, making sure that your branding is out there, you're generating enough revenue, predictable revenue every single month for your business based on the extra merchandise that you're selling. This module is all about your merchandise mastery and making sure that you are doing it at a level that it kind of does your business good service. So it's not just a case of selling gloves and foot pads and maybe a hoodie or a Summit t-shirt, and then that's it. It's bigger than that. Okay, and this is a massive part. We can make anything up to 3, 4, 5, 6 grand extra a month in your business if you do this part correctly. Obviously, it depends on how many members you have. And again, as you can see, the magnetic marketing, retention, the sales, the events, it all goes to support the merchandise mastery. Okay. Next thing, moving on to, is the premium programs. Now, premium programs has quite a few different meanings for different people. For us, it means that we are looking at the structure of your business and your programs that you're providing. And do you have an opportunity for those that want to upgrade to something else? Do you have something there? And if not, then why not? And is there an opportunity for you to plug something in there? There's always a percentage of people that want to pay more to get more from what you do, because they're your raving fans. And those people usually go on to become your instructors. So that's one part of the premium programming. There's also things like the instructor development program. So as part of this program, you get the Martial Art Instructor University program, and you get complete access to it. You don't have to pay anything, and you can run that within your school to start developing instructors and to generate extra revenue, because obviously anybody on the program has to pay to participate. So it's a win-win. They're paying you to train, to develop, as instructors within your business to help grow the business. So it's a win-win-win, right? So once you got these set of programs running, then you're going to be generating more revenue within your business. So that's the events maximizer, the merchandise mastery, and premium programs. Okay. So again, you can see how all of these go back and they all support each other. Now, once you've got all these things running, your marketing's running, your sales, retention is really, really good. You got regular events done in the right way. You've got pro shop and merchandise. You've got premium programs and upgrades and instructor development team. You need to ensure that you have staff success. Now, this is everything to do with staffing from hiring to firing to nurturing to growing to getting the right people into training your staff members to contracts. Everything to do with staffing is in this area. Okay, because at this stage, if you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing in the program, you're going to need more people to help you to move things forward because you're not supposed to be doing it all yourself. Another thing that helps you is the AI and automation advantage. So this is where we look at technology and automations and AI, artificial intelligence, to help the whole process run smoother and more consistently, to improve the standards for your staff and also for your students and the parents and everything. You'll get lots of different systems that you can just plug straight into your business. You also get training on different systems that you can implement and utilize. And then once you've got all of these things running, the last part is owner optimization. So this is working on you, right? We do this bit by bit anyway as we go along, but this is working on you to make sure that you are being efficient, you're not burning out, you're constantly growing, evolving, and being showing up as the leader that you're supposed to show up as, and growing along with the business. Because if your business grows and you don't, then there's a lack of congruency, and that's where things might fall apart, and people can see it and feel it. So it's making sure that you are better than you were yesterday, and then once you've got those three set up, then that gives you back more time because you're being more efficient. You're utilizing automations and AI, and you're also bringing on a team to help you to support the whole business. Now, the last part is basically going back to the beginning. Review your marketing because things change, improve your retention, and so on and so forth. So it's like a flywheel. Everything supports everything else. Okay, the starting point is always a magnetic marketing, go all the way through, all the way around. And this is how we build your business to become a successful martial art business, not just a club, not just a martial arts school, a proper martial art business. If you have any questions about this, just give me a shout and let me know.